Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I got a 4-4. You thinking it's the weapon from 44 years across the desert, huh? Now on fertile land, they can rap and pop a lot. Turn it up, get it lit. This OG gonna never stop. Speculations of these hawking spectators. Wanna see if Elder make an entrance or an exit. Will he blow like nitro? Just on the horizon. Will he shine bright like Cyrus? Or be an unknown? Nigga placing bets, the Caucasians interested. Fellow poets cheering, you know the real science. My purpose and my mission to bring the better data. Conscientious spit a fire, have them all saying what the he doing. He righteous militant, who's the Elder X coming from a different angle. No star-spangled banner, he an activist, a little bit narcissistic. He still bring that wisdom. Even those who never, ever really feel him, all respect the composition, conscientious, he on a mission to uplift and then enlighten. Information he reciting, enlightening as you bump it, don't make the wrong assumption. His flow is quite phenomenal, so tight with recite, he flows it under pressure. Breathing skills is awesome, he spit a phonic sonic, slower than molasses to keep it more official. Authentic to he gully, like a former when you starving. New York City boom bap, he matches with propeller. His style so tremendous, he got Jurassic jealous. Shadow boxes his own, suffer in a cipher. Breathing syllables like alphabets in Campbell. Adjectives, pronouns, don't make the Negro turn up. He takes the English language, make it hoodie tight. He come from mayo sandwich to filet mignon dining. Uneasy on the come up, but he never fought for dreams. Now he intervening like, give me that, I'm starving. Give me that, I'm starving. I got a 4-4. You thinking it's the weapon chrome? 4 for 40 years across the desert pop. Now on fertile land, making rap and pop a lot. Turn it up, get it lit. This OG never gonna stop. I got a 4-4. You thinking it's the weapon chrome? 44 years across the desert pop. Now on fertile land, making rap and pop a lot. Turn it up, get it lit. The OG gonna never stop. What? The OG gonna never stop. This OG gonna never stop. What? I got a 4-4. You thinking it's the weapon chrome? 44 years across the desert pop. Now on fertile land, making rap and pop a lot. Turn it up, get it lit. This OG gonna never stop. I got a 4-4. You thinking it's the weapon chrome? 44 years across the desert pop. Now on fertile land, making rap and pop a lot. Turn it up, get it lit. This OG gonna never stop. It's the White Hoodie album, Elder X. Wayne Gooden, you know what it is. Wayne Gooden, Elder X. Let's go. I think of many things, keeping it simplistic. When life shows, things get realistic. There's tribulations that come up on my list, wondering if I should do this or that. I tap experience, lessons learned, taught me not to flip. A wise man will seek counsel. Calling on the Lord in the early morning, wee hours, I get empowered. Divine guidance, I guess I'll do the next best thing popping. Hip hopping, ink bleeding, 100 cc's of my thoughts intravenous. No pad and paper, we evolved the keyboards. I hoard my bars within the OneDrive cloud overloaded. Right now, I still pound the keyboard, keys loud in my house home, Sukasa, my homemade studio, hands down, hands solo, cause I do this dolo. Slow flow, thought you knew bro, I think not, I flip more than acrobatics. Styles, metaphoric, metamorphosis, versatile like tiles in a Picasso picture. Hearing the beat escalates, body temperature, fingers get stepping, typing rhyme poison to evil spirits. I'm the rap expert. exorcist to the crab barrel mental amongst indigenous. Call me Luke Cage with the 2 black power fists. Poetic revolutionist, I still persist to bring the black eclipse with the dark and black lips. Ethiopian features with the thick eyelashes. Long keen nose, pitch black skin, rich in melanin, mystical intelligence. Survivor of the matrix, traps and snares. It's only by the grace of God I still be standing here. I move in stealth like the government. Half of what I know, I don't scribe in script, cause gangsters move in silence. My motto, silly rabbits move fast, watch tortoise move slow. Internalize information, put into practice. Curse these bastards. By the way you live, that's your retaliation. Live the best of your life. That's my life.
Vendetta. My life vendetta. Do the math. Elder Exology. You know what it is already. This is the White Hoodie album. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You already. Hey yo, you can put a question mark on this, cause that's what the name of this jam is. Question mark. Put a name on it if you wanna. You heard me? Anything you feel, you know? Elder X. You already.
Smooth as butter, there could be no other. I'm the type of brother that'll have you smothered in all kind of lingo. My lingo, the language. I bang y'all and serve y'all with something you never heard banging. It's Wayne G. Elder X doing his first freestyle. Flexing the dialect. I don't need no mind check, cause when I come I bring wreck. That's how I'm copacetic. My rhyme line's electric. My lyrics are magnetic. I'm attracting all kinds of heads. Don't matter if you love rap, if you love all kinds of music. Matter of fact, I even attract the rock. Yeah, the rock fans. When I go back on it again and start typing my new composition, everybody know I'm smooth with it. The OG veteran. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm so old school that I still rock the kicks like Stacey Adams. And when I wanna go down and go in deep, I put on my fatigues and I put on my Timberlands. Yeah, that's how it gets. Keep it real when I represent the Boogie Down BX where I'm from. And I'm also from LES. That's a 6th borough, no east side thorough. I'm so much into the future. I was in yesterday when it was tomorrow. Damn, I'm futuristic, I keep it simplistic. You know I'm gonna bring that black, melanin, indigenous. Be concerned with the conscientious, cause I elevate and awaken. This my freestyle, first freestyle. Hip-hop spoken word rap rendition. Afrocentric to the melanin, melanin to the kingship, penmanship on a parchment, on Egyptian papyrus, with a right bright shine Cyrus, about to minus these incompetents. I'm talking spit rap bar nonsense, that's Walking Dead in entertainments. Then I arrive on a spaceship, from the motherland it's the mothership, cause I escaped from a slave ship, called the government's mind matrix. Now immune to Jedi mind tricks, the darkest Vader, Dark Vader, with an ox cut lightsaber, typewriter pen crusader, scribe scrolls that awaken, indigenous laws forsaken, with bars and large concepts, so in debt to the mindset, parable ink scriptures, classified holy tablets, the second message to the black man in poetic rhyme concordance. In the audience of the Atlas, taught blackness on the podium, inspired by my ancestors and the rhythms of the congas, for the slain bravest soldiers who shed blood for improvement, for the freedoms of our peoples. This is a dedication opus, Abonic pronunciations, evolution initiated, Afrocentric to the melanin, melanin to the kingship. On deck with mic checks, give your elder respect. Videos of tight flows, raise your conscious level. Do this like Brutus as I ship corporate Caesars. Instigate rap rebellion, get it lit and blaze Nero. Charging every rap artist, indoctrinated flow puppets, under the rule of Babylonians, controlling these artists. Wake up, become awoken, this is personal and business. Afrocentric to the melanin, melanin to the kingship. Mind elevation that devastated the spirit, that transcended the physical form to a third eye existence. In the inner sanctum, the sanctuary of the kingdom holds the sanctified prism of the Egyptian pyramids. As I took my holy quest, though I never physically left, I telepathically transported to the realm of melanin. I felt the forces of the forefathers through my bone marrow genetics and the dynamic dimensions of the Moor's intelligence. Seeing the visions in my head of the Mau-Maus victorious as they conquered the oppressors, trying to ravage their land. I saw the melanin inventors inventing all the sciences in tune with God's nature, communicating with the heavens. Universities magnificent to the Kemet, to the Chem, philosophies, mathematicians, and the gifted hand surgeons. Feeling indigenous resurgence, my epic manifest, raise up black power fists and got swiftly transported back. I woke up in cold sweats, was alive in Memorex. The evidence of my journey, I held a crown over my head. The evidence of my journey, I held a crown over my head. The crown over my head. I wear a crown now in all its regal splendor. Self-knowledge has abolished my conditioned mindset. Happy to keep it nappy, just like my great-grandpappy, with morals and values and a deep ethnic dignity. No longer a slave to the stereotype livings, not desensitized but vitalized to the level of my peeps. I watch the concrete to the beat of conquering the prejudice and profiling with my feet hits the street. I speak as a king with power and authority. I never was a minority, but a third world majority. A modern Givio linked to indigenous ancestry, breathing wisdom poetically to a hip-hop beat. Elder X saying properly, respect me or hate me, but if you listen intently, hear my ink bleed is deep. My blue black magic shining, my ebony black mindset. Somebody had to bring it with a conscious fury. Third eye no longer blurry, my lifestyle no theory. My ancestors prominent in the way that I think. My kingdom, my spirit, my soul's my domain, where I reign eternally to overcome the treachery. My crown full of diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, each signifying what I internalized mathematically.
dramatically.
I wear a crown now, indigenous I am king, ancestors in my bloodstream. Genetically I reign over my mentality and deal with reality on a spiritual plane. I wear a crown now, indigenous I am king, ancestors in my bloodstream. Genetically I reign over my mentality and deal with reality on a spiritual plane. I wear a crown now, indigenous I am king, ancestors in my bloodstream. Genetically I reign over my mentality and deal with reality on a spiritual plane.
How much more can I take? I'm on edge and you already know this road ain't gonna be an easy one. But if you wanna leave, then I'll be ready to go. This battle that I fight as we push towards the sunrise. Don't ask me about how I make it, cause I don't know, cause I don't know.
My home is my force, so I keep it well protected. Even though through science, my property is inspected. They keep a profile and gather information on what I'm spending and where and when I spend it. They GPS in my locale without guessing. Through cell phones, through a whip with chips they have inserted. I'm in the matrix of social media. Everybody can the camera like Quentin Tarantino. And when I step out my sanctuary palace, I'm in the ghetto, but my home is still my palace. I feel malice, they hate, anger, and resentment. It's in the air like Bismarck said, the vapors. Blood pressure high, so is my adrenaline. Wondering if police gonna stop me while I'm walking. It's hunting season and targets are all black men. How can they murder, be free like nothing happened?
How much more can I take? I'm on edge and you already know this road ain't gonna be an easy one. But if you wanna leave, then I'll be ready to go. This battle that I fight as we push towards the sunrise. Don't ask me about how I make it, cause I don't know, cause I don't know.
Temperatures are rising, plus supply is thickening. It folk with channel hostilities to riot. And forge that energy to protect, defend, and honor. Communities and residents start their own policing. And let no other races exploit us for our money, like the other merchants who take and give back us nada. It's time to stop asking to stand strong, independent, and charge the kings and queens all up in entertainment. Now eating millions and won't share any profit. Who turn their backs and void their self of conscience. Represent money mongers and nothing that is melanin. Nobody's sacrificing for those who are starving. They'll rip you of your finance if you join into the struggle. For real-time conscious leaders, we need to be more supportive. Why can't other X get more shine and more exposure? Knowledge, wisdom, cipher, the scrolls that we should build on.
How much more can I take? I'm on edge and you already know this road ain't gonna be an easy one. But if you wanna leave, then I'll be ready to go. This battle that I fight as we push towards the sunrise. Don't ask me about how I make it, cause I don't know, cause I don't know.
Advancing economics, self-knowledge, and preservation. Poetic rap, I'm kicking and still igniting fire. So making enemies disciples that overflow Messiah. This poetic power, passion should long have been acknowledged. There's a reason that my season is now, the hour cometh. Some trials and tribulations made me a better spitter. I claim that and I own it without the recognition, without the approval of peers and record moguls. I'm charged by high powers, and most of all the highest. Lyricists most awesome who reigns the earth and heavens. That's why I'm on a mission, with a vision and a purpose. Abstract the presentation, the real is getting realer. Just here to make you think and evaluate the problem. Initiate solutions, now that the crap done popped off. 5G tower, COVID virus, the demonic new world orders, civil protests and disorder. Let's gather up the masses.
How much more can I take? I'm on edge and you already know this road ain't gonna be an easy one. But if you wanna leave, then I'll be ready to go. This battle that I fight as we push towards the sunrise. Don't don't ask me about how I make it, cause I don't know, cause I don't know.
Now we can all give up, or get up and rock ferocious. Second is emotion, we can put it all in motion. Educate with classes, called survival of the fittest. Teaching proper etiquette, the proper nutrition. No marching on petitions. Learn from our lessons, get politically advantage. Increase economics, unify or die. The art of war strategic. I feel the nationalism of a strong black nation. While I'm conscientious, and I ain't scribe conscious. I'm trying to get the message to the hungry and the starving. Oppression is depressive when you fight the defenseless. No knowledge of self, you didn't study the oppressor. Getting tight with the pressure of a COVID-19 virus. Thinking 5G towers in that radiation. Sensationalism and proper propaganda. Manipulated medias, chaos and panic. That's why I'm coming at you with solutive thinking. The battlefield is real when you're dealing with these demons. Targeting on melanin, the war is on my knuckle. Obedience to God is how you slay a tyrant. Sick and tired of their lying, scheming and conniving. Every civil right be banished. Big brother error, the world is on surveillance. Studying, dissecting, like even professors. I don't come lesser, this the elder S confession. I studied the homework and the mathematics. I'm trying to get my brothers to king up with the knowledge. I'm trying to get my sisters to a righteous queendom. It's never what you're barking, but the way that you be living. Don't be destroying when you should be building. Put out the red carpet, all the X's in the building. Microphone gripping, the Malcolm Maximilian. Jews and all the cipher, my verbal is priceless. Poetically inclined, I could trip out on Einstein. Philosophers and prophets wanna read my mind. The people's understanding cause I'm of their kind.
Line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100, line for line rhyming, I keep applying, ink manifestations, facts 100.
Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report.
Early Thursday with a whimsical wordplay. It's late night as I recite mightily.
Not long here to stay, I crave a cipher like foliage, crazed sun rays. I'm pumped with the ink poets display. I'm Gilio, self-made. In the urban jungle I was raised. Society made me gorilla beastly. I ate barbed wire for shredded wheat weekly. Fighting for mine, I knuckle up and bust grapes. Meaning heads ate knuckle sandwiches. I developed a nasty hand game. Half scholar, half street in my days of teenage. In my hood was a struggle. It was serve God or serve the devil. Baffled and confused at the crossroads. I played both sides of the streets. Double getting money legal, plus selling cola to typing on keyboards in the corporate world. Secretarial with a nightlife that was trifle. Monkeys can't sell bananas, so this ape became his best customer. You know the scenario of the urban addicts, the shelters and the rehabs, the get downs and the beat downs. Standing too many times before too many racist judges. They say jails, death, or institutions. By God's grace, I escaped the coffin, but caused major family dysfunctions, bringing tears to too many prayer warriors.
Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report.
This is my story. I really tell it outside my recovery circumference. But if the Spirit of the Lord moves me and have me bleed my ink keyboard, I'm typing off the top of my head, where the top of my head is seeing baldness. With every gray strand of hair still present to represent this just for today, I made it to be an elder. With a little wisdom, I go deeper and get serious as a vaccination. It ain't no game out here in the jungles where the wolves, the snakes, and the hyenas congregate with the crabs and the lions. Some pack irons, some pack Bibles. Where you can't say who's a saint and where you can't say who's a sinner. Best from your early morning wake up, get prayed up if you're living foul or even if you're living righteous. A senior citizen I am, and I'm still rapping or doing spoken word appearances, respected in every circle for the lyrical gift that is God-given. So let me end this with a spectacular finish, a punch bar line. Intoxicate you like pina colada, intox your brain like street opiates. That's that new legal marijuana. Have you lustrous poet, knowledge in my habitual condition, mind addict detox.
Special report. Black man.
For poetry fanatics.
Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report. Black man. Black man. Black man. Special report. Black man. Special report.
break it down. I'm an elder, so I gotta be responsible to my peoples with integrity, substance, and things of that sort, you know. I got more bars than Hershey. People be saying I'm worthy. I got many showing love, but there's a few who hate me. Some underestimate me, think my flow won't shine right. I just politely bleed mics, murder beats and get tripe. I don't want a better rap, but keep cats in my sight who want to recite better raps with the left cross and the right. Subliminal verses, they want to shoot darts and curses, but never want to build skills in a knowledge cipher. Statesman, I'm an elder with intelligent capella. It's only right that I shine, bring true wisdom and foresight. Respectively, I collectively round up a posse who think before they speak, drop bars conscientiously. I'm not against those who oppose melanin philosophies. Go ahead, get your money, but remember authenticity. I'm calling out a revelry like the horns of Jericho. Break down the walls that separate all of y'all from the Lord. Put y'all in one accord with this lyrical iron cord. Weapon your brain cells until your indigenous yells. To elevate your skills like ancestor griots. Used to enhance the villages with spiritual parables. If you keep it 100 about a life criminal, then keep it 1 billy about the time in the jail cell. If you keep disrespecting the ones of this earth, you could never be a king, though you was entitled at birth. If you devalue your queendom, then you get your feelings hurt, revealing your assets and your assets butt naked. It's time for the reckoning, another coming of a prophet, bringing back morals and values for the black populace. It's the Elder X charge, taking no kind of hostages with messages that's a blessing and too long awaited. No retort, no debating, never no need for discussion. I even tip the scales, bringing it back to the conscious. Standing here to set it, I'm a force to be reckoned with. Rock this for your elders, all your peeps, and all your children. Elder X be killing it, so legit till I'm legal. I'ma put it on my peoples because I do this for my peoples. Black Opus. Black Opus. Get your open. Get. Black Opus. Get your open. Get your open. Get your open. Black Opus. Get you open, get you open, get you open, Black Opus. Get you open, get you open, Black Opus. Yeah. Black Opus.
Black Opus. Lyrics by Wayne Goodin, Elder X. Black Opus. Lyrics by Wayne Goodin, Elder X.
Yeah. Elder X. Elder Xology. I'm back on my shizit. So check it. A love from melanin genetically we intact. They on the attack, and it's war on every black man. I hear it's Desert Storm, Vietnam, chemical warfare. You think they're getting engineered, the COVID-19 virus, the way they divide it so unity can never surface. If unity would surface, we would conquer these devils. Power to all peoples, but first most indigenous. Avengers with vendettas, and we ain't marching. Instead we move on ahead with economics and spread the self-knowledge of our ancestors. We just don't let them stress you with the propaganda. Fortify our spiritual and bring it back to our essence. They're messing with the elder, that's OG disrespected, so I bring it with poetic killing all cockroaches. The rapper black man's message, don't need a mic check. I engross the intellect and dismiss all ignorance. You wanna get it? Come on and you can bring it. It's survival of the fittest. I turn back my fitted. I wear my Timberlands and my fatigued out outfit. You can find me front and center with my lyrical compass. Everybody chooses weapons. My pen is astronomic. My flow ballistic. And surely it's a problem. What's the science? You wanna get it? Come on and you can bring it. It's survival of the fittest. I turn back my fitted. I wear my Timberlands and my fatigued out outfit. You can find me front and center with my lyrical compass. Everybody chooses weapons. My pen is astronomic. My flow ballistic. And surely it's a problem. What's the science? What's the science? What's the science? What's the science?
Play this record as frequently as possible. Then, as it becomes easier for you, play the record once a day or as needed.
Should you get the vaccination? Should you get up on that mask? Is that stimulus check coming? You must have that in your grasp. $20 for some cigarettes. In some places maybe a $10 bill or slightly less. You stressing to strangle for your breath. Groceries, gas, and rent is bleeding all your pockets, not to mention the internet and that outrageous car payment. Unemployment is lurking, grabbing you around your neck, wondering how you're gonna meet ends to get up the house mortgage. The second coming of the COVID as the economy collapses. A lot of cats just might get greasy to meet the task of feeding their fam. I bet you a lot of more people praying, going to church, and hitting mass, no matter what the religion they had. Now they becoming devoted worshipers. When the shizzit done hit the fan, from Canada to Alabama, from Alabama to Pakistan, and the whole atlas going mad. Is this a government's new plan, or is this some unexpected occurrence? With all this currency that's being given, don't you think there'll be repercussions? The fear of man is overwhelming as prophecies come into existence. Best to get your house in order. The state of the world is serious business.